I love you, Pookie. You want this dick now or you want this dick later? We could do this the easy way, we could do this the hard way, though, nigga. I could do you every way, nigga.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Here we go. So the Bronx will get the first possession. Driving to the basket. That one go. Count it.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Good work there as it goes.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Paul with the bucket.
Chris Paul knowing to go straight up with that shot. Such a smart play from him.
Parker's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Paul can't get it to go. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Drills the three-pointer.
Melo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
And that one's good. Parker.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's McGrady. And again Albuquerque with a triple.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's McGrady. And the three ball is good. McGrady's got 7 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Off target with his three. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Shot on the wing. That misses off the backboard. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. Here's Parker. He takes it in.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
Out left of the wing. Paul for three. It's good from long range. Paul's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Albuquerque. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams deciding to change it up. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Parker. And the the shot no good, a bit short.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Hands it from downtown.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Away team basketball.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
Parker outside. Curry fires from way outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Looking to end the run. And it's laid in by Parker.
Despite his size, Parker's got the speed and the ball skills to be a successful scorer inside.
Takes a three. Drills it from outside. Parker's got 7 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Shot's good by Anthony.
Well, Anthony is just this competitive. He wants everyone to know what he can do.
Puts up a deep three. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The Bronx trails by 9. Parker outside. Into the lane. And the rejection by Giannis. There's the triple. And again Albuquerque with the triple. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Albuquerque.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
Shots good by Anthony.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Show us those moves. Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
The Bronx trails by 11. And Rose throws it down.
The burst, the tight handles, all of it makes Derrick Rose one tough cover defensively.
From deep, James. Barnes grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Count it.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Curry. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Curry's got 8.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Towns is doubled. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Towns.
And that play takes talent. D-Rose taking it up strong, knows he's drawing contact, and makes the proper adjustment.
Now here is Carter, still without a basket. With the drive, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And and so tenacious on the attack. I love seeing Carter go all the way on that one.
And they get it back. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Rose. Wants to get it to Barnes and does.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now here's McCollum. Outside Rose. Tatum a screen. Rose goes in. Outside Tatum. Towns wide open. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Wow. Towns saying, hey, I can go there too.
From deep, James. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's James following the score by Derrick Rose. It's up a 3. James, no good. The Bronx trails by 5. And a wide open look for McCollum. And the Bronx, another 3.
Finding some space out there on the perimeter was McCollum, and he finds ways to knock it down.
Here's Carter. And finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Left side, Towns. Stolen by McCollum. Over in the corner, Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Albuquerque. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Albuquerque. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst.
Wow, hammering it in.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Ball outside. Anthony taking his time here. Beyond the arc. Bronx grabs the miss. Goes up on top. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar. Nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
A good look from McCollum. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And it's the Bronx with the ball. They trail by 1. Outside Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Giannis. Stoudemire grabs the board. And Albuquerque with the possession. Wasted no time on that one.
3 points.
And now a 4-point Albuquerque lead.
No question, Bronny inherited his dad's shooting ability.
And here's McCollum for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. James has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Albuquerque.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Anthony right side. Good, and the assist goes to James. Anthony's got 18 points.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Here's McCollum. Driving the lane. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Albuquerque leading by 6. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Pass to Anthony. On the wing, James. Over McCollum. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 11 points in the game.
I like that shot from Bronny. For his age, he's got a great basketball IQ. I wonder where that came from.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And Paul puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
Well, the way Paul measures up those deep shots when he has time, accuracy.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And Albuquerque making a change here. The Bronx trails by 11. Parker outside, and Holmgren pulls it down.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Towns for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Towns has got 6 points.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Outside Crowder. Banked in off the glass. And Albuquerque leads by 10.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
To the inside. Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Is Davis competing in the All-Star Slam Dunk contest? I give him a 48.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Paul's shot is off. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
Team foul.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Now here's Towns. He has 6. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Here's McGrady. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 11 points in the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Down low. And it's slammed in by Davis.
AD gets near the rim, and it's lights out.
Albuquerque leading by 5. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
All alone. And the dunk by Barnes.
How about the instincts defensively? AD skilled at understanding when to go after. Okay.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that finish.
Parker with a clean look. Bangs home the trifecta. Parker's got 14.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Call for 3. Bronx grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Albuquerque leading by 4. Shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Anthony's got 22. Parker outside. Misses the 3.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Got a piece of it. Crowder with the steal. 18 feet out. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Towns with it. Now McGrady defending. Durant wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. KD's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here. Bronx making a switch here. Here's Anthony. Nice shot from the wing. He's got 24.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Parker outside. There's the 3. And he gets it back. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. And here's Anthony from the arc. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Paul with the steal. Parker with the steal. Fast break, the Bronx. Here's McGrady. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball. Here's Anthony. Lets it go with the 3. And so it's Albuquerque with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Albuquerque. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's one of the best three-point shooters You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Inside, and Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. The Bronx trails by 7. Now McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And how about the vertical McCollum has? He may have even surprised himself there.
Curry on the wing. Pass to Giannis. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
For Albuquerque, they've made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition and is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
A shot by McGrady, no good. The Bronx trails by 8.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And the second free throw, good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Stolen by McCollum. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Albuquerque leading by 7. Giannis driving in.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go. And in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Albuquerque making a change here. Here's the Bronx. Parker outside. And another miss by the Bronx.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense now better pay attention. If Giannis is hitting threes, those pickup points have to become higher.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Jacks up a 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The Bronx trails by 10. Pass to McGrady. Back to Parker. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo defending. Parker outside. Shot clock at 5. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. And it's Carter missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul with the 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Paul's got the lead up to 13 now for Albuquerque. Parker outside.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Parker outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Parker's got 20 points.
And a nice job of reading the defense there on the pull-up from Parker.
Going inside, and the layup's good off the glass. 22 points for him.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
And here's Anthony for 3. Sinks the triple. And Albuquerque leads by 14.
We know Melo loves the pull-up, Jay. That time, quick on the draw, and the defense could not react to it.
That one goes in. And Albuquerque with the possession. At one point, they led by 16.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
There it goes, Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Top of the key. Rebound by Albuquerque. To the paint. Out to Anthony. From downtown. Nailed from three-point land.
3-ball.
Anthony's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Albuquerque. Parker drives in. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. For 3, Edwards. The offensive rebound to the right side. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. Parker's shot is off. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. 15-point game. It's Parker outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Parker's got 13 points in the second half. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Yeah, Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's the Bronx with the ball. Down by 15. Parker outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Tracy McGrady on the wing. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Trains it from beyond the arc. McGrady's got 6 here in this quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Buries it from three-point range. KD's got 6.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
It's good. And Albuquerque leads by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Parker's shot is off.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Durant just inside the line. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 8 points for him.
Well, with the skill and size to score from anywhere on the court, Durant produces huge numbers pretty much on a nightly basis.
Pass to McGrady. Out to the right wing. The three-pointer, no good. Albuquerque leading by 13. Launches a 3. And Anthony is good for 3. Anthony's got 9 points now in just the second half. Parker outside. Screen by Durant. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Albuquerque leads by 14. And we're coming right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's KD. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Curry.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
This one for 3. Albuquerque keeps it going. A new shot clock. The wide open look here for Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Anthony's got 36.
Such a nice one-piece shot from Carmelo that time. His form looks really good tonight.
Albuquerque leading by 15. For the 3. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The 3 from KD. There's the triple from Durant.
Looks so effortless for Kevin Durant, making long-range shots look unchallenging. You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Curry laser-guided shot from deep range.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Pass to Towns. Carter outside. Durant feeling it out a bit. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Outside Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
But both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
McCollum up top. Sweet move. Again, McCullough missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Albuquerque. Leading by 12. Hits the three-point bomb.
3 points.
Anthony's got 44.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's McCullough. Out to Carter. Shoots over Curry. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession. And then CJ getting slick.
Here's Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on C.J. McCullough. First free throw is good.
Shooting for the other team.
And both free throws good for Curry. The Bronx trails by 15. And here's Rose outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And there's the drive. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Carter for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot after D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Anthony's shot is off. And it's the Bronx with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Carter. Screen by Giannis. Carter. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it's Carter missing. Albuquerque leading by 14. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
Checking in for your home team, Anthony Edwards.
3 from the inbound. And Carmelo Anthony hits from deep. Anthony's got 47 points.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just run free from beyond the arc. Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
McGrady left side. It's Parker outside. He can't get it to go. Curry with the defensive effort. Fires for 3. Carmelo Anthony, and that's good. Anthony's got 50 points.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Giannis with it. He's picked up by Parker. Off target from outside. The Bronx trails by 18. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hands it from short range.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Here's McGrady. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Albuquerque leading by 14. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Inside. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Poked loose. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
McGrady with the ball. Now McGrady defending. Traps in the tray.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
And here's Anthony for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Anthony's got 53.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Shoots the three. Giannis grabs the miss. The Bronx trails by 12. Parker outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here is McGrady. Shoots over Curry. And it comes off the front of the rim. From outside the arc. Curry on the wing. From past the arc. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
These nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
And a new group getting ready for the Bronx.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The first free throw is good.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up. But Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
The three from Anthony. It's hauled in by Giannis. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. They trail by 11. And so they foul intentionally. And he can't get the first one.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. But maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Here's the Bronx. They're on a 14-6 run. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. Carter hits them both. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. On the wing, Giannis. Pass to McGrady. From the arc. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. They're up by 6.
Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
James outside. Over McCollum. Albuquerque again can't hit it. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
Anthony.
And both free throws good for Davis. And so Albuquerque takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. So the Bronx will get the first possession. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
I think this is where you give Abdul-Jabbar the ball and just watch him do his thing. So hard to stop inside.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Boy, I tell you, there's a suddenness to Parker that helps him create space in the lane, unlike any other player in the league.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Anthony from the arc. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
3 points.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
And that one's good. Parker.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And here's Anthony for three. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. McGrady. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here's Paul. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Tony Parker, the Frenchman, is so exciting as a basketball player. I think it's because of his speed. He has blinding speed and excellent change of pace, too.
From the top of the key, he buries it. Parker's got 7 points in the game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
McGrady with the ball. Now Anthony defending. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Parker. He's got 7. Nifty move. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball. And Anthony's got the ball here for Albuquerque. It's a 3-point game. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 9.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
And here's Anthony for 3. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
Timeout. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And it's the Bronx with the ball. They trail by 1. And here's McCollum for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Launches it. Here's McGrady. And again, Albuquerque with a triple. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Pass to Barnes. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And a wide open look for McCollum. And the Bronx, another three.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Curry with a wide open look. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
You know, this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
And that one's good. McGrady's got 6.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's McCollum. 8 points for him. Rose. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Here's Curry. Action coming off the assist from KD. 5 points in the game.
Durant commands so much attention. Part of the reason why he had a wide-open teammate there.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Substitution for your home team. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
9 seconds left in the first. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's foul number 2 for him. It's Curry outside. That shot off the mark. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bronx. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball.
23.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bronx.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Vince Carter on the wing. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. Carter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And it's been an exciting game. Both teams really fighting this one out.
And I tell you what, a recycle bin full of lead changes. It's been a game of major runs so far.
And the basket by Rose. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
But, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Towns, the screen. Back to McGrady. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The three from Tatum. Tatum from 3.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. When he does that, unguarded.
The Bronx leading by 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Rose. Back to Durant. Over Durant. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific And Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's McCollum. He's got 8. Sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got 11 points.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, one of the things that makes Chris Paul such a terrific floor general is his ability to run the pick and roll. Whether he passes it or keeps it, he usually always makes the right decision.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Stoudemire. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:27 left in the first half. Towns the screen. Here's Durant. Durant raising up.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Edwards. McCollum looking it over. Over Carter. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
This is the kind of scoring punch that McCollum can provide. He gets it done at all 3 levels.
Wasted no time on that one. 15 points in the game.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
It's Durant on the wing. Back to McCollum. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Towns missing. Albuquerque trails by 3. Anthony with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to McCollum. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Anthony. Pull for 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And that is massive. The 3 at the buzzer ties it up. And they'll go to the break the way we started, dead even.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Anthony's got the ball here for Albuquerque for the lead. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And that was an absolute bomb. Carmelo showing how confident he is.
Nailed from three-point land.
And an 4-9. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Brings to the hoop. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Ball outside. Drills the three-pointer. Paul's got 12.
If he can find a look outside, Paul's going to take it. Don't expect him to hesitate if he gets that look.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way. Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
And here's Anthony for 3. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Albuquerque on D. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
18 feet out. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. McGrady's got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Paul. He's got 12. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And a new group getting ready for the Bronx. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Anthony nowhere around. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Good thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Drops in the tray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside, Towns. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good, and as this goes to Towns. Now just a 1-point Albuquerque lead. Anthony can't hit. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Bronx. A baseline J. And that one's good, Barnes. That's 7 points for Barnes.
Like his mid-range game, Barnes incredibly lethal from the mid-range. When he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
McCollum outside. And that one off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Bronx. The three from Anthony. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Anthony's pull-up shot is lethal, guys. Exceptional at shooting while in rhythm.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Over in the corner, Barnes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Barnes has got 8 here in the quarter.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
KD a screen. Here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
That one goes in. Anthony's got 35 in the game. Here's Rose. He's got 6. Knocked away. And taken away by Paul. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's McGrady. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pinned 3 more onto the lead at the last possible second.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Bronx. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Curry's shot is good.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
He hands it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Fires the 3. And the Bronx, another 3.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And he drives in. He gets that one. And it's a 9-point Bronx lead.
Nice play by McCollum. So crafty with the ball in his hands.
Will it go? And he overshot that one, missing. Here's the Bronx. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and this goes to town. McCollum's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bronx.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to McCollum. McGrady outside. Fires for three. And the three ball is good. McCollum's got 16 points here in the second half.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And that one's good, Anthony. And it's the Bronx with the ball. 10-point lead.
I got yours.
Now McCollum shoots from 14. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Oh, nice shot by Paul. Looked good when it left his hand.
McCollum with the ball, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Puts it up. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
McCollum outside. .152 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rebound by Albuquerque. And here's Anthony for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Now just a 3-point Bronx lead. Here's McCollum. Got a hand on it.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Hacked on the shot, and he'll have 3 chances at the line. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Giannis with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Parker in the corner. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
To reach the athleticism and timing, no surprise, Giannis swatted that one away.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Driving the lane, and the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
Well, his reputation is already pretty good. I think he just enhanced it right there.
And so here's Albuquerque. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Here's the Bronx. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that's an intentional foul. Here's Parker. So they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
The 3 from Anthony. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And Carmelo is a gamer. When the game is close, this guy wants the ball and, more importantly, delivers in the clutch.
Gets the first, that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. – 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the 3.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, he got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there. Just a fantastic effort they're getting from Anthony right now. Hey, there's never a good time to slip up like that, but especially with the game still hanging in the balance.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball. Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Ball with the 3. Bronx grabs the miss, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And here's Anthony for 3. Frames it from downtown.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. So a close game seeing the Bronx taking this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. So the Bronx will get the first possession. McCollum with the ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Wow, he really stopped short on that one. The poise, the body control of McCollum, especially evident there when he pulls up.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And here is Anthony following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. From deep three-point territory, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Now here's McCollum. 6 points for him. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, C.J. McCollum can score in a lot of ways. Coming off of screens, playing with the ball, spot-up three-point shooting. Just a variety of ways to produce.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Bronx making a switch here.
Checking in for the away team.
First quarter just over a minute played. Count that one.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Anthony with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss. Well, Anthony is just this competitive. He wants everyone to know what he can do.
And here's McCollum for 3. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Anthony's shot is off. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. McCollum outside. Over Anthony. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. McCollum's got 13 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And that one's good, Anthony. A 3 from McCollum. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in the top. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And so here's Albuquerque. Pass to McGrady. A 3-ball. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And that one's good. Parker.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Hits it from three-point range.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
The 3 from Anthony. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. And it's the Bronx with the ball. Durant. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Deep two from Anthony. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Anthony's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Right now, Melo is just feeling it, scoring at will and dominating the offense.
From range, Giannis takes it.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Towns for three. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Albuquerque. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Anthony's got the ball here for Albuquerque. The lead is 2. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Poke loose. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, McCollum on the inside, driving in and not backing down. He got up there.
And here's Anthony for 3. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Paul for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's McCollum. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Albuquerque leading by 3. The 3 from Anthony. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
And the shooting form of Anthony just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
From downtown, C.J. McCollum, and that's good. McCollum's got 22 points.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Anthony. Got a hand on it. Fast break, the Bronx. For the three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Edwards. Here's McGrady. A three-pointer is right on target. It's stolen by Edwards. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bronx. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. He needs more production from the outside. Guys?
Thank you, David. The three from Anthony. Buries the long-range jumper. Anthony's got 32 points in the game.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that three of their own, and this gets the crowd energized.
There's the triple. Bronx grabs the miss. McCollum with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Curry pulls it down.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
A three from McCollum. Good on the three-point shot. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot, and when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Jacks up a three, and the Bronx another three.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
It's good from long range.
Carmelo Anthony with the game changer.
McCollum outside, and he commits the intentional foul.
Carmelo Anthony. First personal foul. First team.
And an intentional foul right there.
Home team foul. First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for the away team.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
It's Curry outside. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And none better, Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And that's an intentional foul.
Carmelo Anthony. Third personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
It's Curry outside. Frames it from downtown.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some missing.
That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. And Albuquerque with the possession. Curry outside. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Second personal foul. Teams in penalty.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On its way from Curry for 2. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Here's Giannis. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
So a close game, seeing the Bronx taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
gladly. I don't